Hello everyone, welcome back to the fabrication shop. So in this episode we're going to continue with our green eggs rocket build that we're going to convert to make it look like the old Scrambler rocket. In this episode we're going to be looking at inserting the engine mount, and then we're going to be attaching the fins to the body tube. So we have everything here that we're going to need to attach our engine mount to the body tube, and that includes the engine mount, the body tube, some glue, our paper that we put the glue on with an application stick. We've also got a pencil and a ruler. And the reason for that is in our instruction sheet, it shows that we need to place a ring of glue 2 3/4 of an inch from the bottom of the body tube. So we'll go ahead and show you how we're going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our application stick and a ruler. Now this doesn't have to be an exact measurement, so I can use the end of the ruler. The glue ring is to be 2 3/4 of an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mark on my application stick of 2 3/4. And I tend to make it all the way around. Now that we have our applicator marked, we're going to go through each step of the process without glue to show how the whole thing goes together and to make sure that our parts fit the way we expect them to. So the first thing we're going to do is we would put some glue on our applicator. We put our fingers at the 2 3/4 mark, put that against the edge of the body tube, and spread the glue around inside using our fingers as a guide. The next thing we do is we take the engine mount and we stick it part of the way in. We don't want to go all the way. And the reason we don't want to go all the way in right now is we need to put glue in at the bottom. So we would smear some glue down here at the bottom. Once we have that in place, we're ready to put our engine mount the rest of the way in. But the first thing we want to do is align the engine hook with the launch lug line. It doesn't show that here in this step, but in further steps it does show the two being aligned. Once we know we have it aligned, we go ahead and we'll insert our engine mount all the way in till the bottom of the engine mount lines up with the bottom of the body tube. Okay, we have to do that in one smooth motion, because if you stop part way, the glue is going to grab and your engine mount is stuck at that point. The next thing we'll do is we are going to take our fins and insert them in through the slots to make sure that everything lines up the way we expect it to. Okay, and now we can see with this dry fit that everything is lined up, the fins line up, the motor mount lines up. We know we're good to go ahead and glue everything together. So with that, we'll go ahead, take off the fins, take out the engine mount, and this time we'll glue it in for good. So you can see we've got a good little bit of glue on our applicator. We've got our fingers lined up on the mark. We take it, insert it into the tube, and begin to lay the glue. Now that I have the glue in place, we'll take the engine mount and insert it part way. By squeezing the body tube, I can make sure that it doesn't hit the end walls as we're putting the rest of the glue in. This is your motor mount. Don't be stingy with the glue here, because it's going to take a lot of force and a lot of pressure. Okay, we have it in place. We go ahead, line up, insert our motor mount in, make sure it's aligned, and now we're going to put it on our little stand and allow this to dry in the vertical position. As we pushed the engine mount inside, it actually creates a fillet at the top of the engine mount. And that's what we want. We want a nice fillet up there so that it will be strong and hold up against the pressure when the engine ignites. We'll let all this dry and then we'll come back and we'll do the fins. With the motor mount cured, it's time now for us to go ahead and attach the fins. With this rocket, what we're going to do is we're going to use our fin alignment guide to help make sure our fins stay aligned. Even though they go through the wall and it adds the added rigidity, we still need to make sure that our fins are aligned properly. We're going to use our fin alignment guide. We're going to use our updated attachments for the motor mount. We'll start by adding some glue to our little thing here. When you're doing through the wall mounting, you want to make sure you have glue not just on the root edge of each fin, but you also want it along the sides and across the bottom. This is going to be where it intersects the engine mount and gives you some additional rigidity. And so we'll put in fin 1. When you get that little bit of glue, go ahead and wipe it down. And we want to go ahead, I should have done this first. Since our fins are 3/32 of an inch wide, we'll use the 3/32 fin tabs. The 3/32 side goes towards the arrow. And we're using the 24mm motor. We will now go and do our second fin. Add the glue to it. And we attach it to the body tube. And again, when you get that little bit of excess, just wipe it down. And now I'll add glue to our third fin. And we'll insert that into the rocket. And again, any excess, we simply wipe away. We'll now insert the alignment motor mount in and rotate the rocket around and make sure that our fins are aligned. I like to push the tabs in so that it keeps the body tube straight. Once we have everything lined up, we'll take our clips, the round part of the clip going against the wood. The flat part goes against the tab. And that's all there is to it. We'll now let this sit. We'll look, make sure everything is lined properly. Once we're satisfied with it, we'll go ahead and let all this dry, and then we'll come back and remove it from the fin alignment guide. So that completes this episode. If you've liked what you've seen today, go ahead and click the like button down below. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. And if you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified the next time we have a video drop. So until next time, wishing you all the best and take care.